Day 68? I believe so. Day 68. Let me bring this up a little bit. Today was a packed day. Absolutely packed day. Because the interview that I did with Andy Frisella came out, and that is episode 758 of the Real AF podcast, if you'd like to check that out. But it was also a packed day because I was traveling, and I woke up at 5 a.m. to speak to and have a great walk with my friend Jacob Turner. And just through traveling, conversation, seeing my friend Zach Pogrop when I landed, then having a great conversation with my friend Lee. It was getting a run before that. It was, and most of all, getting the messages all day from people. Like, there was nonstop action on my phone today. Nonstop screen time, nonstop. I did get some moments where I could put it away for a couple hours on the plane, and I don't think there's anything wrong with having nonstop screen time on a day where a big moment happens. So I have a lot of grace for myself, and just in general, I don't think having a lot of screen time is bad. That's a hot take of mine, but we might do that in a different video. Overall, it's just a jam-packed day, and doing it all on 3 hours of sleep because last night I was so excited about how the interview went that I didn't even go to sleep until 2 a.m. So I'm recording this at probably 9, and we'll see if I go to sleep or watch some of the Mets game tonight, but just want to give a general sense of appreciation for all of the outpouring of support from that episode that I recorded with Andy. I felt it was great, and I must have gotten, I don't know, 100 or 200 DMs. I'll have to count them or go back just for my own records, but I feel very, very grateful for all the support, very grateful for how it impacted people. I'm hoping I can get back to people tomorrow. Although I'm sure tomorrow will be busy as well as I'm going to my friend Elle's walk. What I really want to say from today is I'm very grateful for the amount of deep conversations I have. Had a deep conversation on a plane. Had a deep conversation just as soon as I woke up with my friend Jacob. Had a deep conversation when I landed. With the Uber driver. Had a deep conversation with my friend Zach. Had a deep conversation with my friend Lee. You have 5 deep conversations in a day. And deep, what is a deep conversation? A deep conversation is a conversation where you see the other person and you feel seen. And so if you can see somebody else and they can see you, and there's this mutual connection, and you both feel connected by the end of it, you gave some of your perspective about life, they gave some of theirs, and it was a good give and take. That to me qualifies as a deep conversation. Because most of the time we're just saying, "Hey, how you doing? How's the weather?" That may or may not be the default for you. Check out the game. If it's the topic of conversation is about something external. You check out the Olympics. It's got to be connected to you. That's what makes for the depth of a conversation. And most people want to scurry around it. Most people don't actually want the spotlight in their world because if you give them the spotlight, it freaks them out. The awareness of how they are showing up below their own standard for themselves freaks them out, and they don't want to look at it. And so they're not willing to go to that depth. Other people might feel like they don't know how to see you. They can only see themselves. Other people might only want to see you and not want to share themselves. Well, it's more rare, but that does happen as well. And when you feel like you are seeing somebody else and you are being seen by somebody else, it creates a magic. It creates a magic that we call a deep conversation. It creates a feeling of enjoyment and connection that we are really all seeking. A lot of people want to make $1 billion or finish first in this race or lift this amount of weight as a means to connect with somebody. Look how special I am. I did this thing. And listen, I'm all for achievement, and I'm all for you pushing yourself and pushing past what you thought was possible, which I did on the treadmill with 3 hours of sleep and 45 minutes done running. That was great. I'm all for that. And it's worth noting when you are using your accomplishment as a means to try to connect with other people and try to validate yourself. It's worth pointing out. It's worth asking yourself. So, today was a really special day. I'm grateful for it. Continually amazed with all the amazing people and situations and greatness that comes into my life. I'm so grateful for all of the greatness that I've witnessed. One thing I didn't mention in the Andy Frisella episode 758. I love the numbers of that. 758. 75 hard, 8 is the year and the month and the day we recorded it. 758. 758. That's a great. We recorded on 888. One thing I didn't mention that I really wish I did, and that is just how incredible of a support system and family I was raised with, and how incredible my parents are. Like truly world-class human beings. People who show up time and time again. People who work out early in the morning or late at night because they value themselves. Most people don't have parents who you saw them consistently work out for every year of your childhood. Think about the standard for greatness that holds in your mind. Like, it's pretty wild how incredible my parents are from that aspect. They never said or told me to work out. They showed me what they valued, and they set a high standard for themselves. I mean, how many people can say that? And then how many people can say, I saw my parents go to work every single day and work together. Work together to grow into the people that they wanted to be, in careers that they wanted to be in, and they worked together. How many people could say that? And so I always had someone to go to. I always had someone for support. I always had safety. I was very blessed. And I say all of that to say that I wish I brought that up on the Andy Frisella episode. And I mean, it goes even further. My grandparents are incredible human beings who are loving and caring and who value hard work, but also value kindness. And my cousins and extended family, and my aunts and uncles, and my brother. I was brought up in this system of excellence, and I was shown true greatness very early on, consistently. And I just wish I would have acknowledged that on the biggest platform that I've recorded a podcast on. And I was planning to, but didn't actually get the opportunity to. So, yeah, I'll say it here, and I will I'll let this one go. I hope you have a great day or night. Sending you a lot of love. Day 68 of these daily videos now complete, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.